Today is the second annual conference of the Psychological Professions Network, and it's our annual event where we get psychological professionals all together to think about what the aims of the network are and how we're going to work towards having our plan for the coming year, thinking about how we really kind of capitalise on the no health without mental health and paritative esteem agenda that's really strong in the NHS at the moment. The network is really a very unique opportunity for us to work together across the professions, and rather than thinking about what our differences are, actually talking about what are our shared agendas and how do we use the influence and the position that we have in Health Education North West and the other parts of the NHS in order to influence other people's thinking about mental health and how psychology and psychological professions can be really important.
It's a really good opportunity to meet with maybe professionals that you wouldn't ordinarily cross paths with, either because of the location of them, because obviously I only cover Manchester, Wigan, Leigh and Bolton, but today I've met people from Bury, from Tameside, all over really. So it's a good opportunity to share details and meet some of the clinical leads of other services and share good practice.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it to other professionals because it is a network. You know, there's a lot of people using it and you can gain knowledge by finding out what other people are doing.
Great having Greg here because he opened up a horizon for us in terms of actually thinking about public mental health and a wider population focus. And I think one of the things he said was perhaps it's important to kind of look outside our one-to-one interactions in our clinic rooms and think, oh, what's actually happening to bring this person into our room, and how can we as psychological professionals actually take that out there and contribute to helping the wider society, which includes us, be better in terms of our own well-being and mental health.
Today we've been talking about social and psychological well-being and the role that the psychological profession can play in that, and I've been absolutely just so tremendously excited by what people have been talking about, what they've been thinking and what they've been sharing. And one of the things that's come across really strongly to me is that there's a huge desire amongst the psychological community in the Northwest to get into issues around public and population health, public and population mental health, and use their expertise to go broader than a lot of the work they do, which is very much on a one-to-one, face-to-face basis. It's great to have a day like this and other forums where the network can get together and use their collective knowledge, expertise and learning and desires for the future, where they can come together, talk about those and start to plan something together with others.
It's really useful for us. If it wasn't here, we wouldn't know what's available, what changes are being made, and what training is available and what we can access, and sharing of resources, so it's very useful. And at the same time, it lets our colleagues know that we're here and they can access our services and what services we provide. So we are specialist services that people aren't aware of, so it's useful.
I would definitely recommend the PPN, and I have recommended it to pretty much everybody that I work with.
For me, it's been really exciting because I've got to meet loads of people who are sort of doing great things for psychology and bringing people together.
They've really enjoyed today. It's been really sort of illuminating. It's great to see the enthusiasm of people like Gregor, great to see the snapshots of what we've done that Claire's put up on the board, and I just think it's a great day to actually get people together, and getting 80 odd people together in a room at this time of year when there's a whole lot of other priorities. I think it's been great, and I do kind of feel really privileged, and I really how people value the Psychological Professions Network, and that's just fantastic.